All right, I'm back. It's a struggle fest over here. All right, so let me go back to my Blender screen. So thank you all for joining me again on a live stream. I'm trying to do more. Oh, I didn't mean to delete that. I'm trying to do more live streams of things that I would normally just do without live streaming. I figure, why don't I just live stream? So I want to bring these two things up. So I want to select objects. I'll bring them up. These are the two hands I did, which I just think they look really cool. They look really fun. They need better lighting though. I cannot wait to get a good setup. Oh, I have to set my, so it's already been 1 minute. I have to set my watch. 57 minutes. Siri, 57 minutes. So that way I make sure I don't go over an hour. I have to stay below an hour. Okay, so we have top down. We have back wall. So top down can be, let's make this bigger. Number 1. And let's make it, I still don't really know the optimal size for a Blender project. Alright, so that looks good. Maybe I should make the world a little brighter. Let's see, maybe I'll just add a light. Front fill looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Oh, my camera is way too small. So let's go back to the camera. Let's zoom out. I've been trying to experiment with the right size for Blender objects. So if anyone knows what the right size is, like if I make a character in Nomad and I bring it over into Blender, should it be the size of the box or like really, really small compared to the default Blender box? I'm just not quite sure on that. All right, let's make this bigger. And move it up, but still not big enough. I guess I could make them smaller. Let's make these smaller. Why is it moving them? Oh, I'm in local. Global. Okay, that looks cool. Oh, I'm also not sure if it looks better if it's like this or if it's with denoise on. Maybe it looks better with denoise? I don't know, let me know what you think. Alright, let's scroll down here. I usually keep it on Chronos and medium high contrast. It just looks so much better than the default. The standard just makes it look so, you know, like none. Whoops. just like that better. Medium contrast, maybe. Medium high. We'll go with medium. We'll go with medium on this one. Okay. Yeah, these actually look pretty good. I think I need some different colors though in the lights. I think that's what's making it a bit boring for me. It's just like the colors are too, you know, there's nothing exciting about the colors. All right, let's do a test print. Let me save this as zombie hands. All right, I'll save. Let me go back to turn off to noise. I just feel like they look clearer like this. Oh, and they're not in focus, are they? Let's go back to the camera. Do I have... I don't have depth of field on, so they must be in focus. They just appear like they're not in focus. Let me double check some of my lights. Ooh, I don't know if I want this light on or off. Let's try to get a little edge in there. Let's turn this down. I don't really like the edge. I think it looks better as is. Let's do a nice little test print. I don't know why I'm like see-through my image. I don't really understand that. Okay. Let's look at rendering. It's way too bright. Let's make sure this is on GPU. Yes. Okay, I only want to see it a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. Let's make it a little darker. I like that. But do I want both of them glossy? I don't know. Let me check my... let's see. Villa 6, what's going on? I was just about to type to see if anyone was out there. I don't know what was happening. How's it going? Yeah, I haven't been... I try to keep up with it, you know what it is, but if I have like work that I have to get done or something I have to edit, I usually just jump on that like right after my wife goes to sleep. But I want to really do streams earlier in the evening because I'm only doing an hour. I only have 48 minutes left. So I'm only doing like an hour stream. That way the video will get the automatic dubs. They have to have the automatic dubs. All right, I like this actually. Do I want I kind of like it glossy. Let's just save one. So let's say image, save. We'll go with zombie hands. Zombie hands A. And let's save this to my Mac. So I'm going to send this over to the other computer. Oh, nice. Which one were you working on? This is like one of the things that I wish that there's a way to do it easier to not have to manually move the fingers because I want to get things like touching like close together. I wonder how people do that in ZBrush. I wonder how that works in ZBrush. I'm very, very curious. So if anyone knows like ZBrush or Maya or anything like that, like how do they make things touch that aren't? Oh, you know what it is? I guess if you rig things, then you can easily do it. That makes sense. But you can't rig in Nomad, and I don't know how to rig in Blender. All right, let's go back to this. So let's change some of the textures. I don't really know how to do a zombie texture, but Blender Kit might have one. But firstly, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, what's going on? Z rendered. I want to get rid of. I feel like I just keep making new windows. This is like. It's like a puzzle. All right, so let's go to this material. Okay, we'll go to the shading, shader editor. Let's turn the roughness up. So it looks like an actual, more like a, not a super glossy hand. Let's do it for both. Oh, and we also need to tilt them too, so you can see all the good stuff underneath. The square head character. Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, the square head, that was fun to make. I need to make a few more tutorials like that with like simple shapes, but like you can make really cool characters out of them. I like that. I really like that character. But yeah, it's like once you kind of understand all the new things with Nomad, like anything that's been changed, once you kind of understand them, I feel like you can still do the older tutorials and not have too much of an issue. Because Nomad like changes, but it doesn't change like that much. It's like there's a few things even I get stuck on sometimes, but for the most part, I think it's pretty good. Okay, so let's tilt these puppies. Oh, actually, let's put them in a box. Do I want to put them in a box? Maybe I'll leave them separate. I'll just select them all. So let's tilt these. Oh, I gotta do them in a different window. I'll do them in here so I like to do things with the solid view. So do you ever bring anything into Blender, or do you just stick with Nomad? The stamp tool. Yeah, I don't really use the stamp tool too much. I use it, sometimes I'll use it to make kind of like stylized, like if I'm making a frog or something, I'll do like a few bumps or something with it. But other than that, yeah, you're right, I really don't use it that much. I tend to just, I guess I really just haven't had like, or haven't thought of good ways to use it for the things that I'm creating. But yeah, that's usually the only thing that I've used the stamp thing for. Was I'll set it to like like kind of like a soft circle and just make some like bumps or something. But you know what it is I usually bring, when I really want to texture things, I usually just bring them into Blender to texture them. So I don't use it that much. Oh, you just started like a week ago. Oh, and 3D printing. I miss 3D printing so bad. It's really fun. And Nomad is great for it. It was really fun to just sculpt things and then print them. Oh, let's undo that. I feel like I just want to do one arm instead. Let's just concentrate on the one. What's a good way to... You know what would be kind of cool to do, like kind of have them going in a circle, but sort of like around each other. Kind of, I don't know. I'm going to select them all and put them in a turntable. Object, keep transform. Oh, I probably should have checked first to make sure they're in the middle. Let's see what happens. If I set this to 0 and this to 359. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Oh, you know what might be interesting? Oh, nice, the keys and cuts. Yeah, the keys and cuts is like, it's so tricky because I don't know what kind of printer you have, but it's also, sometimes things don't print like exactly the dimensions, but then there's also like when you're priming and painting and stuff like that, like sometimes that can affect like how things fit. And then there's also like sanding and all that stuff. So it's like such an art in itself, like 3D printing and sanding and wet sanding and all that stuff. It's really fun though. Like it's a fun process. I don't have the room for it. Like literally it's just like the space in the room was like the killer for me, which is unfortunate. Let's tilt this forward like this. Do I want to move it back? I feel like I want to move it back as well. Let's do global. Let's move it back. Oh, you know what? I should be on the first frame. Oh, and I hate when this stuff is showing here. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. That's kind of fresh. Blender is definitely advanced, but it's cool, man. The renders, what it can do is amazing. Blender feels like you're working on a computer program that's like 30 years old. Like this feels like it's from like the 90s or something. Like it just doesn't feel, it's not intuitive at all. But once you kind of figure stuff out, it's pretty powerful. What's up, last? I'm trying to make money from 3D. What do you think the best way to make money on 3D? That's tricky. That's tricky because it's an art, number one. So it's like, so it's tricky to just dive in for the money. It's going to make it harder. Because this day and age, it's like there's so many people that A, just want to make money and want to figure out ways to make money fast. But then B, there's also people like that that are really super talented and like have been artists like forever that are also like trying to make money. So, but the easiest way to make money with 3D. And I'll be honest, I usually wouldn't answer this type of question if I saw it like as a comment on YouTube, because like it's just way too general and like I don't even know like really how to answer it. But I guess the way to really make money is learn to make really cool things or really cool visuals, and you just have to be better than a lot of people, I guess. Like just make really cool, interesting things and be great at what you do. And then hopefully you'll find a path to make money. But there's really no easiest way, I guess. Okay, I feel like I want to push this. Yeah, let's make it there. Let's take this. Let's put this about there. Oh, I wonder if I should tilt them a little bit like towards each other too. Let's see. Let's do local. No, that's silly, isn't it? I feel like that's too much. Or is it? I don't know. I actually kind of like it. How to get over the rainbow. What's going on? I don't know how to get over the rainbow. That's a fresh name, though. I like it. I feel like something like this, I don't want it to slow down. I want it to keep going. So what I'm going to do is I'll take the box and I'm going to set these keyframes to interpolation mode linear instead of Bezier. So that way they'll just kind of like keep going. Maybe the other way is better. Army. I gotta relabel these. Green A, because I'm lost. Green B. What happened to my B? Green B. Green bone. This one has to be green bone. No, I already made green B. This will be green C. I really wanted it to be green bone. Red bone. Interpolation. Wait, what else? What else did I say it wrong? What else does that mean? I've been writing Sketchfab models lately. That sounds wild. You've been riding them? Oh, rigging. Damn. I was like, he's been riding Sketchfab models. That sounds wild. Okay, so here's the pointer. This is brown A. I gotta find brown B. Oh, this is brown C. And this is brown B. Alright, so that should be a little bit easier. So the only thing else I want to test is what if like they're on the outside? Brown A, B, C. Let's go global. Let me look at this in a better way. You're too big. Get out of here. You too. Get out of here. Let's go back to the first. Let's see what this looks like. It'd be kind of cool, I feel like, if they were like spinning as well. I think I like the other way better. Right? I feel like the other way is better. There's something about that feels cooler. But I think this one needs to be rotated. Rigging Sketchfab models. So wait. Rigging Sketchfab models. So does that mean that you're getting models from Sketchfab and then rigging them? Or rigging. Or are you rigging them and then putting them on Sketchfab? I'm very curious. It feels a little too, why is this touching my belly? I wanted it to have it so the mic is not like in my face. But I feel like this mic stand, that hurts. Technical issues. Oh well. Okay, this works. Okay, so let's see. I feel like it could be a little darker. I like them. It's a little bright. I'm going to put this to 300. Yeah. And one of the lights needs to be a little bit brighter. Maybe not that one. Maybe this one can be a little brighter. So let's do 100 on that. Let's try 200. Is that too bright? It's a little bright. 50, 100, 100's good. So the other thing I want to check. Oops. It'd be so much easier if I could just use the gizmo for the mic. I would be all about that. Okay. I don't know where I like the light best. Usually I like it in front. In front's kind of fresh. I wonder if they have zombie skin. I wonder if Blender Kit has zombie skin. Materials. Zombie. Oh, they got like crazy zombie skin though. Oh, it look like that. See if I can find the size. Usually you can adjust the scale. Huh. Interesting. Anyway. So I want to put some texture on this. I also don't know how to open up the, like when I did the Ninja Turtle, I was able to save, or I thought I saved the skin as an asset, but I don't know where to find like the asset manager. And I don't know if I have. Let me see if I can find my frame all. What do we have, 25 minutes? Okay. I actually don't know. Let's try this. Let's go into the materials and let's make a new one. And on this one, I want to see if I can. Yeah, I don't know how to get to like my saved ones. I've often wondered how to do that. Like there's got to be like a material index, right? But I don't know how to find it. Maybe it's somewhere in here. No, view layer. Sour apple. It does actually. This does look like some candy. That is true. All right, the bone. Let's make the bone a little more rough. The skin, we might be able to add a little. Oh, that's right. I did new. Let me go back to this material. Maybe add a little subsurface to it. A little something, something. Just a smidge. Ooh. Now we got the little pop of light. It's kind of nice. Oh, this isn't even multiple importance. This should be multiple important, bro. That should be multiply important. Look at those nice pops of light. They're not that. Oh, I guess they're smooth because it's not glossy. If it was glossy, then they would probably be nice and sharp. Maybe we should have one glossy and one not. And I feel like we should add a little bit of a different color, so maybe we should take this and let's just get rid of, since I don't think I can adjust this color at all, let's just get rid of it. And then we'll get a similar color. But we'll make it a little darker. Still shiny, but just a little darker. And this can be a little lighter. I can probably add something to make it lighter. What can I add? Add color. No, not a color ramp, really. Color attribute? No. Ooh, maybe brightness and contrast. Can I plug that in? What if I make it bright? Oh, it adds like a glow effect. I didn't know that. Whoa. I didn't know that you can make things glow that way. It's kind of interesting. I'll have to remember that. Brightness, contrast can make it glow. Who would have thunk? Let's go. Alright, let's just match it. We'll match this. Make it a little lighter. I mean, it actually looks it looks the same. You know what? I think I like it before. I think I like it just normal. Okay, so what do we think? Should we do another sample? Let's do that. That's pretty dope. I don't usually use the term dope. I don't know where that came from. I guess it just worked itself in. Alright, let's find the camera. There it is. Let's move it down. It's a little high in the headroom. Alright, let's render this. Make sure all my lights are on that should be on. Yep. Ooh. Oh, parts of this arm isn't going to show in the render. Yep, the bones didn't. Okay, let's try it again. Drugfreedave, I like that. That's facts. I probably should have did a bone texture for the bone, but that's all right. I think I like it. Ugh, I don't like this straight line though, so I do have to smooth that out with the focus, with depth of field. So we'll use the focus ring. Oh. So where's my focus ring at? Focus ring is here. Let me go back to the first frame. Let's do 3. Okay, so it's just focusing on the middle. Maybe I wanted to focus on, yeah. Oh, maybe around there. And maybe I'll change the focus. I don't think the backhand should be that blurry. A little blurry, but maybe not that blurry. I think that's kind of nice. Although then this would never be in focus. It's tricky. I also could move the focus. No, it's actually kind of cool. I kind of like it. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Yeah. This is my first time. I bought this PC last year, I think. Yeah, I bought it last year. I haven't used Windows in ages, but I had to do it. It was time. It was time. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. I think I can export it. I know it's time to stand. My watch is telling me it's time to stand, but I only have 15 more minutes. Okay, so let's go here. Just make sure everything is hunky-dory. Everything looks good. And let's figure out a folder. Animation link. Plus, this will be zombie hands TTA for turntable. So we'll accept that. And I think that's about it. The only thing I wanted to check out is just make sure that it doesn't look good. Darker. Nah, I like the lights. I need to do more light stuff. Alright, let me save this. And think if there's anything else that I want to do. Oh wait, did I save that last image? I don't know if I did. I do like that. Okay, so let's render this. Only because I literally can't remember if I just rendered it or not. Feels bright. Oh, I think the post process will take some of that brightness away. I forgot about that. All right. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I like it. It looks like I like it. It looks it has a look to it. It's a vibe. So we'll save it as Zombie Hands B. Alright, let's save. Takes a while to save. It saves because I'm saving it to my Mac, so I don't have to like. Sometimes I forget and I turn my PC off, and then I can't get my files, so I gotta send it to the Mac. All right, so yeah, this looks pretty good. I can render animation. It actually shouldn't take too long. Okay. You know what else? I've been wondering if I can open another blender while I'm doing that. Light bright. There's another character that I've been wanting to bring in since I have a couple minutes left. Let me just delete that. Okay, file. Let's open, or let's import GLTF. I'm not even sure if I have this guy here. Axo, Red Bear. Oh, I don't have him. I don't have him here. Let's take a look if there's any. I wonder if I have any Blender files I can open. When I had my Mac, there was a few things that I wasn't able to do turntables with, because like my Mac is okay, but it wasn't great for Blender. So that's why I had to go with the PC. Let's open. Don't save. Oh, I do have a lot. I just want to make sure that all these files, Dino Chair, Aqua Ghoul, Lagoony. You know what? I need to do a turntable of my little character. That's what I need to do a turntable of. Oh, but I have to find him. Where is he at? I love this little character. Some of these things I wish I could animate. I kind of want to animate them again. Little animation that I did that's hard to see. But let's get rid of all this other stuff. So we can see my little guy. This is actually how I make a lot of those openings and stuff like that for my YouTube videos. I just like to make fun little like vignettes, and I'll just use them for like opening videos. Why is it so... Let me check this. I don't know why it's so... Oh, max samples is at 2, that's why. Let's put this to 100. That's way better. Oh, that's better. Key left. All right, let's select everything. I feel like I want to make him a little bigger. Did I take the floor as well? Looks like I did. Oh no, looks like I can't make him bigger for some reason. I don't know what the heck I did with this character, why he's not moving. I can't find my boxes, so here is, so I have the body. Select objects. Okay, so he turns. Oh, I have some things locked too, don't I? I have the scale locked. That makes sense. Okay. We're going to go back. We're going to keep everything locked. And what we'll do is we'll take the camera and not be a dum-dum. We'll take the camera and zoom in. So let's go to the camera. And let's zoom. All right, let's take a look over here. It's a little bit easier. Let me make sure the camera's in orthographic. It's in perspective. I hate when the camera does that. I don't know why it does that. I'm going to get him a little further away from the wall. There he is. Let's try to spin him. I would say that this little character single-handedly taught me Blender. Like literally everything that I know is pretty much from this little character. The only thing I wish I knew is why can't I move it up? Oh, because I have it locked. That's why. We'll take the backdrop and move it down a little bit. And I'm going to have to put him on some sort of pedestal as well. Oh, and these are being silly. This tire. I'll have to work on that as well. Because the tread is different than the other one. And this light too. This light's being a butt monkey. What's up, Han? 107. I feel like it's early. Would I work at Disney Animations? I think that if they saw something about what I did and brought me on for something, I think I would do it. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I'd for sure do it. But that being said, I don't really aspire to work at a company. Really, it's just never really been my thing. And I don't know. I've always felt like, I don't know, I'm not really, wait a minute. It should be local. You know, I don't think I'm nearly good enough, with what they're looking for. So, but yeah, I mean, it'd be cool. If I had something that they wanted, then yeah, why not? I don't know how you could really pass that up. I just discovered you yesterday. Menev. Sorry, I'm like a little far away from my thingy, my computer. So it's kind of hard for me to read. Started modeling and your content helps me a lot. Oh, good. I love that. It's so much fun. That's like, I'm so glad that I discovered 3D, and I'm so glad that I discovered teaching 3D with Nomad. It's just like, it's so much fun. Like I'm obsessed. Like this little, oh, excuse me. This little character I made in Nomad. Let's, I think everything's on that should be on. I think so. Oh, you know what? I have some new things. Maybe I'll go past an hour. I'm really only supposed to be here for an hour. But in the last 5 minutes, there's been like a bunch of people that popped up. So maybe I'll just stay on. What's up, Alex? I started 3D modeling 3 days ago, and yesterday I completed my own artwork. I really appreciate your help, brother. I appreciate you checking out the channel. I'm glad to be a part of your 3D journey. And I feel like Nomad is just keeps getting better and better. So it's like, that's what we want. And honestly, it's still pretty cutting edge. Like, I feel like it's not quite where it will be ultimately. I want to change this light too. Let's see. Front light. Let's change this to green. I'll change it to green. I think I have to change the emission color. Oh no, it didn't work, did it? I'm on the wrong lights. Front bar lights. Let me just make sure that... Okay, that's the camera. So let's go back to here. Front bar lights. Light top. Okay, that is green. So let me change the emission color. To green. I kind of want it this green, so this is too bright. Yeah, that's better. I might want to save this other animation, so I'm going to save as, or save incremental. We'll save incremental. I think I want to put a little bit more on this. Is it Kazar or Katzar? Kazar. Hey dude, you've motivated me to start using Nomad Sculpt. I'm a freelance artist and I do my art commissions on Procreate and really wanted to get into 3D. You got me to take this step and do it. That's awesome. I started out with Procreate as well, which Procreate is an amazing app. And when I started teaching, all of my classes were all Procreate. That's all I used to teach, and those were my first YouTube tutorials, were all Procreate. And then I discovered Nomad, and it's like, and that was it. And it's funny because my Instagram used to be all 2D. It was all. I'm gonna turn this off. I don't know how to reset this thing. Yeah, it was all 2D. And then I decided one day I had to make the decision, like, do I want to switch to 3D? Because my whole identity was 2D artwork for a year. I mean, it was digital art, and then before that it was traditional art. My whole personality was 2D art until I discovered Nomad. And I don't know, it's just kind of crazy to think about. Whenever I do think about it, it's a bit strange. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's go back to the camera. On one camera. All right, let's move this up. We're playing games. Oh, I don't have a focus ring? Psh. Okay, so frame 92. I have to remember that as well. Frame 92. So we're in orthographic. I definitely want to do depth of field, but we need a focus ring. So let's add that. So this is an empty, but it's going to be a circle, and I can connect this to the camera. So I'll take camera and connect. So focus on object, and then we'll do the focus ring wherever that is. I guess we'll just do it here. Object empty. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, this is it. So I'm going to drag this up to cameras, and name it focus ring. Okay, so now I can take the focus ring and move it to where I want the camera to focus. Let's go back to, let's turn this. I don't know if this is better, but we'll try it out. I kind of want it, like, I kind of want the center right on his little eye lights. Let's just do global. Okay, so something like that, and then I just need to adjust the camera. F-stop is really low, so things are going to be really, it's a really shallow depth of field. So it makes cameras really expensive when the f-stop can go really low. That's when a camera is really expensive. And the camera will also do very well in night, in low light. We'll zoom this out a little bit, give him a little space so we can see that reflexion. Sorry, I don't know why either. I bought the pencil-like protective cover. Make it feel so much better using the Apple Pencil. Yeah, I use a matte screen protector as well. I do use what is it? Paper-like. I do use Paper-like on my iPad now. But even the ones Paper-like is a little more premium, but even the ones that are a little cheaper, it's still just way better to have like some sort of bite, some sort of matte grip on the iPad for sure. I've been using this one I'm pretty sure I've been using this Paper-like for like a couple of years now. And it's still like great. So there is something to be said about Paper-like. Shout out to Paper-like. Sorry. As I start talking and I forget that I should actually be doing something. Okay, so you know what else I wanted to do? So for this, I have to make sure that all my all the things are set to GPU. GPU, okay. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. Compositing. So I'm going to check the compositor in this window. So I'm just going to make the compositor thing now. So this is, it does things afterwards. Actually, I need to add, let me add, is it bloom or no, it's glare? Glare? I'll do this after, because that's boring. So let's save this, and let's render this image. While we're doing that, let's see how the other one is doing. My other Blender render. So we're at frame 31. Okay, that's not too bad. It's bananas, right? Rendering out two things at once. The fans aren't even really going. Oh, I hear the fans now, though, a little bit. I can hear them. Ooh, you know what? I think I might have motion blur on. Alex. I was like, this little thing is dancing on my screen. Shout out to Alex. I appreciate the support. That's awesome. Yeah, just in 3 days. And I work on my own just like an expert after watching some of your beginner lessons. I love that. That's awesome. That's like, it's always funny because it's as much feedback that I get, like it's still interesting to me that I guess I tend to explain things in a way that just kind of works well. Because I never really had, like, doing tutorials and things like that, being that now that's what I do full time, like that's like my job now. I just quit my other job, like not quit, but like I just stopped doing my other job about like a year ago, like halfway through the year, because I was like, I just want to create and like teach. So, I mean, that means a lot, you know, it's like, but it's still always weird because it kind of just feels like, I don't know, because it's fun, you know, it's like, it's fun for me. And I feel as though I don't really try hard to explain things. I just kind of work through problems. But I think I always keep in mind tutorials and things that I watch and little things that I find that bug me, like things that make me get out of it or things that make me confused. So when I do watch a lot of tutorials, I watch a lot of Blender tutorials. And Blender is very difficult because it's hard to teach people because you can't see my hands and things like that. So Blender is definitely like a different animal. But that's the beauty of Nomad is you can see my hands and it's fun. Let me close this. Oh, let's check out these nodes real quick. So here's the image. So let's add a glare. That's what I was doing before. Okay, so we'll add a glare in there. We don't want streaks. Heavens, no, we don't want streaks. Fog glow is good. Oh, these lights look a little bright here, though. Oh, they look like they're just bright. Oh, now I can see it changing. So I'm trying to see where it actually changes. So fog low, let's go high. Size, we can go 9. Let's do mix. I think forward makes it darker. Okay, so that's not bad. But let's go back and let's turn off. It looks like motion blur is on. Because it's just like a little soft. Yeah, I knew motion blur was on. See that? I knew. I love this little character. I love that little keep it up character. Is he working out? I'm so blind. It looks like he's working out. I love it. The Wicked Arcade. Literally just found your channel. Looking for tips on how to sand resin 3D prints. Great work. Definitely subscribed. Oh, you know, I don't know if you've seen. I do have some videos where I'm sanding. So I did regular sanding for a while, but then I started wet. I almost said hot sanding, wet sanding. So essentially, it's the same thing, but it's just like I just like dunk the sandpaper and the model and stuff like in water, and it just keeps from all the dust. It keeps from so much dust accumulating. So definitely check out wet sanding instead of regular sanding. I need to swallow. I'm gonna make weird mouth noises on the stream. I think. Let me think. I miss printing, and I haven't thought about this in a while. Oh yeah, so I just bought a pack of sandpaper on Amazon. I think like I don't know. I can't remember what the low end was. 25 or something, or 30 or something like that. 30 to like I don't know 2,500 or for whatever the range is. Start really low. Start really rough. And then just I usually do rough, and then I would do like I can't remember the numbers exactly, but it would be like maybe 20 or 30, which is pretty rough, and then I would do like 80 or 90 or 100, and then I would do like a really fine one, and then it would be so beautifully smooth. I miss it so much, and then I could put the beautiful primer on. Like, and sometimes I would just keep my models, like I would just keep the primer on them, you know, like I just print, get them nice and smooth, and then just keep that nice primer on. Where's my camera? I love these little guys, and then I just keep them over here. Why am I still getting emails from ATN across the nation. I used to do what are they called? I used to do marketing promotions way back in the day. Before I forget, let me do color management. Yes. Standard. Oh, Chronos looks real saturated in this one. I think that might be too much for me. That might be too much for me. Or I could change the color of the background though. Perhaps if I could find the shader editor. Oh, it actually doesn't look too saturated. Oh, it is quite saturated. Oh, that's right. That's just the backdrop. All right, so Chronos. Let's go back to see how light that looks now. What if we do medium contrast? Medium high contrast? That looks decent. None looks so uncontrasty. Chronos, I think, looks a little too saturated for me, which is weird for me to say. Let's take a real look. Let's render this puppy. So it shouldn't be, so the whatever's in focus should really be in focus. I have to fix this stupid tire. I can't remember anymore what I used to do. Oh, you just said looking for tips on how to resin print, so you probably saw that that video I was talking about. Yeah, I had fun making content, like printing and like recording all of it and stuff like that. That was really fun. Can't wait to do more of that. Yeah, this looks too dark to me. You know, even if we bring it up on the mix, it's still a bit too dark, I think. Okay, so I need to, let's go back to animation. Let's turn Chronos. We'll do, let's see what AGX is like. Standard, Filmic. I don't really use Filmic. I guess we'll stick with standard. And with a look, we'll do medium high contrast. That looks a little bit more natural to me though. The only problem is these lights. I do have an issue with these lights. Let's try to fix them. Okay, so let's make sure this is top light, front bar lights. So the emission, so the problem is, let's make this a little more solid. Oh, I think that actually fixed my issue. Maybe we'll take a little saturation out of them. I don't want it to be too deep yellow. Bring that brightness down. That should help with the light being a little more saturated. The more the strength of the light as it goes up, it just becomes more white. Sounded like sounded like I was saying something racist there. It did, right? That's weird. Okay, so I don't want it multiple importance. Power is 1.5. This is for this little light here. I kind of wish it had more of a spread to it. So the spread is this, but I think I worked it out, so I probably need to just leave it where it is. Well, let's put this up to, let's put it up to 5 and see what we got. See, that's too bright. It's bleeding into the other lights, which is what I don't want. We'll go with 2.5. Okay. And also, if I look at the rendering, I want to see how much is in focus. Okay, that's not bad. And, okay, so let's see if I can fix this light. Let's go back to animation. I mean, this light, this tire. So why is this tire different than the other tire? Let's go to the shading. Let's go to layout and make this really big so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Not that you know what the shader editor is doing, but maybe you wanna have a clearer view of what the heck I'm doing. So this I'm gonna change to the shader editor. The shader editor uses nodes, and the nodes control like the materials. Let me put this back to. Oh, my poor back. Oh, let me make sure. Am I missing? Oh, I'm missing a bunch. Let's celebrate their. Oh, nice. I appreciate it, Alex. I missed all these because it wasn't scrolling down on my other computer. Nomad was confusing until I watched your videos. I guess your workflow works a lot with how I work too. That's kind of why I liked Nomad in the first place. It was more like drawing, like it was more like Procreate. Like everything was kind of intuitive the way Procreate is. And that's why I always think that Nomad is like geared more towards how an artist thinks versus how like an engineer thinks. Blender is like, even if you look at the screen now, like Blender is for an engineer. It's not like for an artist to like do artsy stuff. It's like, look at this. This is like insane. Let's go 0. Okay, we're good. Why are you not rendered? Butt monkey. I'm going to go back to the denoise. I just feel like it looks clearer this way. Okay, so what is about this tire that's different than this tire? Because I can't quite remember. There's no size on this. Oh, I think I know what it is. Okay, so this alpha has coordinates. There's mapping coordinates that are connected to the alpha, it looks like. I feel like that's what's missing on this tire. Oh, I feel like that's what's missing. When I was first doing this and working on this, I was so confused with nodes. I'm still confused, but I was way more confused then. Okay, so if I connect this... Oh, I feel like it didn't do anything. I feel like it did not do anything. I was so excited. Okay, so let's see what the number is. Oh, it's minus 18. Oh wait, nothing is moving. Nothing is changing. I'm confused. All right, so let's check the material and just make sure. Okay, front tires. I need to see what I have selected. Oh, I do have that tire selected. Let me just make sure that everything is in order. Okay. Okay, so let's try this. Let's take all of this and X the material. We'll take this, we'll take everything, control copy, we'll go back to here, and then we'll bring that material back. I think that worked. That was too advanced for me back in the day. I feel like this tire is a little blurry. Too blurry. So I want this tire to be a little bit more in focus. So I'm going to go back to the camera and I'm going to add a little bit more onto this. Oh, I don't know what that was. So this should be a little bit more in focus. That's a little bit. All right, let's see how we're looking. You made it so simple and easy. I watched different lessons, but yours was easy and smooth. That's awesome to hear. That's awesome. I need it sometimes too, because like sometimes I get so lost with like sometimes like I'll get like burned out because like I try to if I'm making a Skillshare class, then like that takes like all of my attention, and then I won't post on YouTube for a while. But I like posting on YouTube. But sometimes it's like it's easy to like if I finish a class, then I'm like, you know, I want to at least try to have a video at least every like other day. But it does get difficult, but that's where like the feedback like really helps. Like just knowing that there's so many people that I know will benefit from Nomad Sculpt the way I did, like just it just kind of came out of nowhere that there's just like, oh, there's this 3D application that you can just do on your iPad and it's actually pretty amazing. And if you really want to, you can just then send it to Blender. You don't have to like model stuff in Blender, which, you know, it's cool if you want to model stuff in Blender. I like using Blender, but modeling on it is just not fun at all. These little things are weird. Let me save. Oh, this is the render. I feel like the lights look pretty good though, to be honest with you. The lights look okay. I feel like I want to make like a stealth one or something. Render. Oh, we are in the rendering. Let's see if there's anything else I wanted to change. I think a little bit darker is nice. Things get a little too bright there. You could actually go medium too. Oh, medium makes them brighter? Huh. Ooh, I wonder if low makes it really bright. Yeah, low makes it really bright. I just want a little bit of a glare. How bright are these lights? That's the real question. Come on, buddy, what are we doing? Work with me here. Work with me here. Sorry, I've been watching Love on the Spectrum is such a lovely show. I love it. And there's a guy on TikTok that does all of their voices, and he's absolutely amazing at their voices. It's pretty incredible. Where's the oh, the lamp eyes. Here's the lamp eyes. So they're black, but I must have an emission. I wonder if I can just lower it a little bit. I think 12 is actually good. They don't need to be like super, super bright. Okay, let's save this. Let's render this puppy. I forgot how to render for a second. And working out pear. Oh, it is a pear. That's what it was. It's cute, whatever it is. Wet sanding, no dust, so much more satisfying. Agreed. Definitely agreed. Although it's really weird when it dries and it looks so like it'll look so weird when it's dry. Like once it dries, it looks like it should be rough and stuff. I mean, it's still smooth, but it's like I don't know. Maybe that's just a me thing. You do all the wet sanding and it looks like glossy and nice and smooth, and then it dries and it looks like this dried. It's going to be this dry, rough thing, but it's still smooth. And then you lay that beautiful primer on it. Oh, that's my favorite part. I can't wait to get back to it. It looks like it's a depth of field thing. Oh, I see. I missed send nodes. Oh yeah, so the light. It's funny that you guys are talking about the lights. This actually looks good, although I don't like. No, it actually looks okay. This material though, like I need to remake this, redesign him. But he's supposed to look like an old like robot anyway, so I guess it's fine. So I should save this image. We'll save this image. His name is Vroom, by the way. Vroom A. We want to save this to Z. And then I think I want to do like a stealth one and just make him like black. Right? I think I want to do that for this. And maybe I'll change the yellow too. Oh, but what I was saying, did it save already? It did. So what I was saying is the lights never really did. I always find it annoying that the lights don't emit enough light in Blender. Like, I guess it's more natural and they're emitting how they naturally would. But like, for example, for headlights, like I want the lights to emit. So I add lights here. So I have lights there, and I also have lights, this light in front of there that's yellow that shines down on the ground. So to make this light. So yeah, this model was like really sophisticated, and I have different empties to control like different tires and stuff like that. So when I would do an animation, I could take both tires and like make them spin and stuff like that. The only thing that I wish that I could do, which like I wish that I could put like bones in this thing. Like I wish I could just make it like wobble as he's moving. But that's still a little too advanced for me, unfortunately. I have no idea how to do that. Like I could probably manage putting the bones in, but after that I'm toast. Let's see what kind of blacks they have here. That felt weird to say for some reason. Black leather. No, I just want to be black leather. Why is it all black leather? Am I in like fabric? Fabrique? How do I get out of it? Where's all? There's supposed to be all up top. What are we doing, bro? Oh, yeah. Okay, sometimes I don't even know what's going on. Sometimes I'm just confused. Blender kit. All right, I'll go to. Actually, let's put in edge. There is a black. I love like the weathering and edge wear and stuff like that. So let's find the black one. Let's try the gray one. Oh, I'm still on the eyes. So I think cheap plastic is the part that I'm looking for. Oh, that looks dope. I don't know why. I feel like I want a snack right now. White with black edges. White with black edges. That'd be fresh too, actually. That'd be fresh too. Not gonna lie. Got the Tycho color. Not Tycho. Tonka? Is it Tonka? Remember that? That's going to ring the bell for some people. What about yellow edges? Oh, he's got the yellow edges. Would you look at that? I apologize. I don't know what's happening. Once it's getting too late. I think that's the issue. Once it gets too late, then all bets are off. All bets are definitely off. All right, so lastly, but not. I don't remember the saying. Lastly, but not leastly. I love that. That makes negative sense. Back wall. Let's turn off some of these lights, bro. I got all these lights on. So many lights. Key left. Let's see what else we got here. Where are these other where are these other lights? I feel like they're just. Oh, this is a spotlight? Oh, I see. Now you guys can see the backlights too. You didn't know. You know he had to have some backlights? Come on. Look at this bootleg suspension that I made. It just goes right into the tire. Oh, I love being an artist. What am I pressing? I'm meant to be pressing this the whole time. Their colors aren't bad. They look so realistic. You know what? It's the edge. I love edgeware. I always think it makes it look like a toy. And I'm all for it. Oh, there's zero power behind this. That's why it's not doing anything. That makes no sense. I don't know what I was doing back in the day. Like, why would I make a freaking light with no power to it? I was just a butt monkey. I don't mind multiple importance. So this is 100. It's kind of cool. Let me see what it looks like. Let's see what you look like, bro. Oh, there we go. Kind of on the front. Oh, sorry, I get really excited. I get stupidly excited. It's quite embarrassing. Let's just see what it looks like, right? Let's just see what it looks like. Let's see what we get. I will do white with the black trim, though. So shout out. Shout out to Alex Al-Habibi. Right? I apologize. I'm so far away. I feel like I'm see-through. I don't understand why I'm see-through. I guess I've been see-through this whole time, so that's fine. Oh, that's dope. I like it. Look at that. Look how close you can get. I don't know why I just said that so weirdly. But we are saving it. I love it. Okay, so let's say, we're saving it in Z. Oh, you know what? I forgot I have this other thing going. Let's see where this one's at. This was the original video. Frame 82. Okay, so I got about 100 more frames. What time is it? 1:49. And it'll probably speed up once I am not doing a completely other project. Oh, I didn't even fart around with the compositing. But I think this looks good. I don't really think I need it. I could bring the threshold down maybe. get a little bit of a glare going. I probably should have done that before. Ooh, I think that's better. That might be better. That might be better, folks. We'll save this one as well. This will be B1, baby. We'll save that as B1. I love this character so much. I really do. Oh, I need to recreate him though. Like, it's time. I need to model him more efficiently. I can probably model him in Blender now. I think that I'm at that point where I could model him in Blender. I don't know how to do the coils though. I mean, it's probably easy. I'll have to look up a tutorial for it, but okay, so the other lighting. Oh, let's change before we change the lighting. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little too excited. I apologize. I mean, I don't really apologize, because why would you apologize? But you know what I mean. Let's change. We're gonna do white with black trim. Should the background be black or white? Well, okay. Let me know if the background should be black or white. We're gonna keep it as is for now. So I think it was white. All right, let's open this little eyeball, baby. Let's open that eyeball. Do I want to use this one? Actually looks good. I can probably just adjust. You know, I can probably just adjust this one. So let's I will just use the white one. And I'm on the trim. So the trim is going to be black. And this we're going to do, nope. Edgeware, we'll change this to white. I guess do we want a clean white? We'll do a clean white, because this looks weird. I think we need a clean white. I think the size or something is off. Yeah, like that's better, but that's better, but we could also do like a clean. Why do I look like it's not? Oh, maybe it is. It is clear. Let's do a glossy. Let's go with metal. No, I don't know if I want metal though. Let's just write white in here. White fabric? Nah. White leather? Nah. White wood? Nah. Oh, I also don't know how to make this freaking thing longer. It used to be longer in this window. Now it's just like a butt monkey. It's all fabric. Okay, we'll go with metal. Metal. White painted, lightly scratched. Well, here's white metal. I can't even see it over here. Lightly scratched. You know I love a good scratching. I love a good scratch. That looks nice. But now these has to be black now. Ooh, that's a nice dark metal is a nice black. Brushed black metal. Whoops. Ooh, look at that though. Let's put some more light on them if I'm going to do that. So for this one, we'll use the brushed black metal. Oh, that's the shadow. I was wondering what that was. I just want to see how the metal looks. Let's see if anyone answered. I gotta make sure nope, I don't see anything. So I guess I do want to change the color. So we'll change the background to I feel like white on white. I feel like just a white background. Mix shader. Alright, I gotta find this. Okay, so let's take this saturation out of that. Oh, now you can see the blue on the lights. Fresh. Let's take this top down. The later it is, the more increasingly weird I get. Add a little more light. Ah, but it takes away from the lights, though. You know? But does need to be a little bit brighter. Let's see what the world is. Let's see if I can... do I want to make this even lighter, though? I don't know. I feel like this would look nice in like a white room, so I think that means making it brighter. I'm going to hide this light for now. We do need another light. I think we want to do an area 3000. Heavens to Betsy. Let's do 500. And let's put it... Oh, I can't do it here. Well, I could, but... Rotate. I want to rotate it down. Whew, that's bright. That's like the sun. I don't know why it's not giving me the frickin' thing so I can control this light. It's crazy. We're gonna go back to animation where I feel comfortable. Object mode, select box. Oops. No, I'm just trying to move this over. We'll go with local. And let's see where we want to move this. It's a little too close, that's why it's so bright. But if we make it wider, it should get softer. That didn't work. We'll bring it up further away. That's really white. Let's make it a little bigger, or a lot bigger. We can see that. That's nice. Ooh, this doesn't look as white as I thought it would. Let's bring this light to 250. Oh yeah, this doesn't look back wall. Let's make that 100. I want the back wall to definitely be white. Where is back wall? Is this back wall? It's not really acting like a back wall. It's acting like a top down. You know what I'm saying? So we'll take this top down. Let's just make sure we're getting the best spot to light him. Let's check left and right as well. Kind of like it over here. Best. We can use multiple importance. I kind of like that. I like the blown out white look. I like that. So if we take this, why is this not as bright as I thought? Let's go back to the layout. Let's take a look at... Don't come in here. You know better. Out. Go ahead. You know better. You know how bad I want some Jolly Ranchers right now? but that would be so terrible, subjecting you guys to listen to me eating Jolly Ranchers. But I just want to eat 2 of them at the same time right now. I have, you know what? I can probably have some fruit. I shouldn't be eating. I shouldn't be eating. I shouldn't be talking about eating either. It's bad. All right, let's get rid of this. And let's figure out why this isn't as white as I would have wanted it to be. It's because it's like using all these textures, it's not actually a procedural. So I don't see a way that I can make it whiter. Why did my iPad just come on? Maybe it updated. Sorry for those mouth sounds. You know what? We'll just choose another white. I don't know why I'm making more work for myself. Oh, this is not. Let's go back to animation. And let's pull this tab out. Blender kit, metal. White. I could just not. I could just do it in a much easier way, actually. Metal solid white paint. Oh, I made the trim white. Let's make him, not the trim, him. Let's find, here it is. Okay, that feels more white. Okay. I like that. It's like, he's like special ops, like in the snow. I'm still curious why it's not as, it feels like more grayish. Is it just me or am I tripping? I'm trying to think of what else could be like factoring in. I don't think it's this, but it could be. So it was the lighting. It was this gray lighting that was doing it. Because if I turn that up, it's definitely whiter. Which I want it white. But if I do this, I might have to just turn the rest of these lights down. And that could be an easy fix. What if I bring this to 100? Don't go on the countertop. You know I'm watching you. I'm watching the reflection of you in the TV. Thank you. She didn't do it. She turned around. I don't play games. I like that white on the top. Wait, what is this? Where's the other light coming from? I feel like we almost don't even need this light. Is there another light somewhere? All right, so lastly, let's just take a look. And maybe we want to turn this down. Let's just render and see what we get. And then we can adjust for the snow version. I want to every time I create this character, I want to model him more where he's like doing his thing. Where did this animal go? You better be on the top of the cat tree. I feel like chasing that rascal. All right now. Let's behave. It's too bright. Let's go to rendering. Oh, and if you guys want to see, nope, you earned a squirt. You earned a squirt. You know you're supposed to not be in here. You earned a squirt. Playing games. Where am I at? Where's my head at? Why am I actually that see-through? Like, am I just like all see-through now? That's so weird. I don't know what that is. Let me see if I can adjust this on the fly, since I'm going to sit a little differently. But I don't know why it show blender. Okay, so let's see. Let's bring the threshold up. This is quite bright. I think forward is darker. No. Okay, let's keep it where it is, and let's just make everything darker. We'll go back here. We'll bring this back down. Let's take the background. Make the background darker and the floor. Oh my God, you are just testing my patience. That's what you get. She's so bad. So bad. What's up, Devi? Good to see you here. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Got the blue back there. Wait, was it top down? Let me make this, let's make this 200. And then let's, oh, I don't have a front fill? Do I not have a front fill? Let's see, where is this at? It's not really in the front. Whoop. I just feel like it needs to be a little brighter in the front. I still want to see the lights though a little bit, so we'll move it over. Okay, I like that. I gotta make sure she's not in here. She's a little rascal. What happens if this light is not on? Okay, so this light is very bright. Let's make this 40. Bring that down a little bit. I gotta turn that off because it's cutting off the light of the other things. Let's make this a little lower. Maybe think I'll make it smaller and try to concentrate it more on the car. Don't you try to sneak in here. See, she wants to cry like she always makes me the bad guy, and then she sneaks back in my room. She knows she's not supposed to be in my room past 9 o'clock. That's a normal, everyday thing. She knows it. She's such a rascal. What if I tilt it a little bit? I need to, what time is it? Oh, it's 32 something. I need to go to bed. Complete whiteout. Alright, I need to go to bed. So I need to figure this out quick. Let's bring that down. Let's bring this light down. My mouse, like, it's so light. Like, if I just like accidentally tap anything on it, it's just like it like clicks the wrong button. Let's just turn that. Let's just keep that off. Let's keep it off. We'll keep it off. We'll figure out where we need this. Maybe the light's coming from the other side. Yeah, I kind of like the lights coming from the other side. That way it's kind of dark in the front. And his little eyes can be doing what they do. Maybe we'll put a little tilt on it. Kind of like that. But I feel like if that's the case, we should give him a little more space to be alive in the frame. Let's render that. Oh, I hope I turned everything on. I did. Nice. Let's take a look at the other one. Let's see how it's doing. 116. And let's take a look at this. I have too many windows going. Nice. Let's save it. This would be C. So I'll probably make a turntable of this and upload it. I think my favorite is, I think I like the black with the yellow. I think I like that one the best. I think I do. Did I save this like this? I can't remember. Open recent, 1x, from, don't save. 1x, open recent. Well, this is the original one, right? Oh, that is the original one. Open recent, 1. I thought I saved it. I thought I saved it. I guess not. But at least the tire's fixed. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think I might not do it tonight. I'm trying to get more sleep because I've been not sleeping enough lately. It's been pretty bad. but I still need to brush my teeth and floss and all that. So I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to see this guy in action, if you want to see this little character doing his thing, then make sure you check out my video, The Recharger. The name of it's The Recharger. So think about a phone charger and then recharging up your phone. Recharger. Because he's the little recharger. So you'll see what I'm talking about if you look up the video. But I had a lot of fun animating this little guy. Oh man, you can see through this? Black. Oh, I gotta go to metal, don't I? Metal. I think I remember exactly where it was. Black. Nope, it was brushed black. Oh no. It was edge. Come on, give me a break. Give me a break. And I didn't do anything to the edge wear. So it should be here. Oh, was it this? Or was it gray? I think it was this. I'm always on something else. Eyes, cheap plastic, edge. I think it was this. I can't remember if it was this or if it was gray. There's a different gray. Oh, I think it might have been that, right? Edgewear black. I don't know. And these were, oh, I think I did a yellow, right? Why is this edge so much different? Oh, it was this. Gunmetal. Ooh, should we try it? That's pretty cool too, not gonna lie. It's pretty cool too. Get this thing out of here so I can see. We'll stick with the black. I think I turned a bunch of lights off. I feel like it was way darker. Oh, this is really just... Oh, you know what? No, I remember what light I had on. I had like a spotlight overhead. And I took the spotlight. It was at 0. And I made it... I don't remember what I made it. Not 20. 100. But I moved it over him. And I had to turn on multiple importance. Okay. And what else did I do? I can't remember if I turned this up or not. I don't think I did. Let's render it and see. Was it brush black? I can't remember now. I think it was edge. I think I used the brush black for the other detail. I think. I like it, but I had to make it a little brighter. So I must have went in here and maybe brought the mix down. The threshold down. Oh yeah. Just so I can see a little bit of that glare. I can probably add a little more light. Let's test out. Let's test out if I change this to an area light, but I put just spread to 40. That should make it round, and I'll change this to a disc and make it much smaller. I just want to see how that plays. It looks terrible now. Let's put it at 20. Let's put it at 10. I think the other one was better, right? I think the other version was better. I don't think I like the area light. All right, denoise. Denoise. The other one just feels better. So let's just Control Z until we get our spotlight back. Maybe we'll add like 150 just to make it a little bit brighter. We'll add a little bit of ambient light. Not much though. No, I don't like the ambient light. I'm so fussy. It definitely needs another little light from somewhere. So maybe one of these edges will work. Yeah, see that? That's what I'm talking about. You just needed another little layer of something. That might be too much on the side. I'm thinking more just like something like that. But this is at 3,000 heavens. Let's put it at like 300. Cheers. And we'll match the surrounding light. So we'll make it a nice yellow. So it kind of matches the background. Let's bring it down to 100. So it's not as, I want it to be there, but I don't want it to be too much. Can you see my hands up? Oh good, you can't, because my hand has been like up like this, and it'd been really weird if you guys saw it. But I showed you, so I guess it doesn't make a difference. I like it. I wish this was a little bit brighter. The material, it's just like a little too dark. I can probably adjust it. This is why I'm always up late. Probably adjust it. It's probably base color. Why is this I don't think I can. I don't think there's a way for me to add a little more light on it. You know what I can do? I can take this light and I gotta turn these things off. Oh, I guess I need them. I can just light and Control D. Is that not duplicate? Shift D? Okay, Shift D, fine. And I could probably add a little more lighting, just general lighting to him. I think that will satisfy me, but I want to move it up and down a little bit. Okay, so that's pretty good because it doesn't add, I don't mind the multiple importance, which is just the reflection on the material. That makes it a little brighter. I think that looks better. Yeah, I get really nuts. I apologize. So I'm going to save this incremental one and I'm going to render it, and then I'm going to bed. After I spend 15 minutes, 10 minutes brushing my teeth and flossing, and then 15 minutes in my bed, probably looking at TikTok or Instagram. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. There's a little more lighting. Oh, I don't like this though. I don't like these artifacts. I wonder if those artifacts are... I wonder if the artifacts... Am I speaking into the mic? Compression is 15%. Amount of time to determine best compression, 0, no compression. With fast file output, I want your maximum lossless compression. So it's 15%. I just want to see if I put it up high, if that makes a difference. I have to check the denoise because this is taking too long denoising. I'm still seeing it, so that was a waste of time. Let me check the denoise. See? Use GPU. You should always be using the GPU. I knew it. I knew that that was being really slow. That is annoying. Also, I forgot that I fiddled with these. Standard, medium, high, medium. Let's see if they show up if I change this to a large file size, or if I just double it. So if I put this to 200, it'll be double the size. Let's just see if those artifacts are still there. If they are, then it might just be the samples, the number of samples. But I like to rule out certain things before that. All right. Okay, they're still there. I don't like it. Okay, so it has nothing to do with the size, so I can X that. I'm going to put this back to 100 so I don't leave it there. And I'm going to just try... Oh, the max samples is at 50. I didn't know that. Oh, that's because I was doing this on my other computer. That's why. So if I put it at 300 where I normally render things out, should be fine, right? I was wondering why it was only going to 50 when it was rendering. All right, let's see if these artifacts are there. Oh, yeah, they're still there. They are still there. Oh, this background is rough. I'm trying to figure out what else might be the issue. All right, last test. Let's try 1500. Boom. Which is still lower than the default. Default's like 4,000 something. People are nuts. So if anyone has any idea, why, oh, it's still there. I think it's not still there. Oh well, we'll save it. Although this feels... The only thing that I didn't do is I didn't take... I know there's always something, right? There's always something. Let me rotate this. Move it back a bit. Camera, boom. Oh, I think I did do that right. Let's try it one more time. Okay. Please let this render the right way. Please, Lord. And we're still at 1500. I forgot. But that's okay. Blasted right through it. Image, save. So this is room what? We'll just go with D. Oh, it's so dark on that screen. That's odd. I wonder why it's so dark on that screen. Blender Elgato. Hopefully it doesn't look as dark as it looks on my computer, because it's actually not. I'll fix it so you can actually see what it looks like. So yeah, that's more what it looks like. That's a better view. All right, I'm out of here. Say what's up to me on Instagram. Keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video. I need some sleep.